Tyrus smashes Impact. Alexis Carrillo here, back with some more wrestling talk content on the Alexis Carrillo brand YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any wrestling talk content in the future. And a few days ago, possibly even a week ago, Tyrus was doing the media rounds. He was being interviewed by a certain media outlet that I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But he did have some quotes in turn on how he left Impact Wrestling, seeing as I think it's the second time he's left the company of Impact Wrestling this year. Now, these are just quotes from that interview that Tyrus had, in which he expresses his opinion on Impact and why he had to leave said company. And so here goes the first quote, and I quote, "When I was on WWE, you wanted to be on that TV no matter what, no matter the situation. Impact does 300,000 viewers on a good week. So obviously, they're not doing, or what they are doing is not working. So I think it's just best if I take my ball and go home and wait and see what happens with my wrestling career." He then goes on to say that it's not a good thing for my brand to be a part of Impact, when every week it's a different change or a different person. It was just too much, and I felt that I had earned the right out of respect that my peers have for me in the ring and how I carry myself out of the ring. If it's a sinking ship, I'm not going down with it. So I just thought it was best for me to move on. So those are the quotes that Tyrus had for his former employer in Impact Wrestling. Now, obviously, in this interview, he has no reservations on his part from how he feels on where Impact stands in the wrestling industry today. He has no reservations, but again, he's kind of respectful in a way to Impact Wrestling, being that they employed him. But checking his first quote, that in WWE he does absolutely anything no matter the situation, and in Impact with 300,000 viewers, he didn't feel it was worth being in that company. To me that just seems a little bit petty, a little bit pretentious on the part of Tyrus, because I believe in self-worth, I believe in self-esteem, I believe that in the fact that, hey, you know what you're worth, you charge that, and you know what you gotta do, you know what part you gotta play in. The fact of the matter is, the wrestling industry today has WWE as the top game in town, pretty much the only game in town as far as mainstream goes, and Tyrus is throwing away 300,000 viewers of that Impact Wrestling gets every Thursday night on Pop TV, when other companies don't get close to that. I mean, Impact is certainly number 2 in that respect, when you consider that Lucha Underground does like half of it or less than half of it on the El Rey network, and Ring of Honor doesn't even have a national TV deal. It's on syndicated broadcasting. So on that part, I think he's being really pretentious in that way. And obviously in WWE he wants to do anything, and we get that, it's the major leagues. But you have to work within the system, not only in the WWE but in all of the other companies. I have no doubt that Tyrus would be getting the same kind of treatment in a Ring of Honor or in a Lucha Underground that he had been getting in Impact, because he was not that big of a name in WWE. So, just to put it out there, if Tyrus believes that he should just, that because he worked in the WWE, like he said, doing whatever he wanted, and that he has to go down to Ring of Honor, to Impact, to New Japan, to any other smaller or second tier company and feel like he needs to be in the main event, then I think his wrestling career is over, because because he's not gonna walk into any wrestling company and demand that he be in the main event spot. As far as Impact being a sinking ship, I disagree on that. You know my feelings on that. I think Impact has been reinvigorated by Scott D'Amore and by Don Callis with its new business model. I think they are making great strides in regaining fans' trust, and I hope they succeed, certainly. So I don't hope, and I don't wish, and I don't expect them to be a sinking ship. So, you know, as far as Tyrus is concerned, I'm happy he's not on Impact, because he left the first time due to creative differences. He comes back, leaves again after one set of tapings due to creative differences. So, you know, if I'm an executive at Impact Wrestling, I'm not hiring this guy for anything, because he just, you know, it seems to me that he was, you know, pretentious in demanding to be in a better spot without earning it, without connecting with the fans to earn that spot. You know, those are my thoughts on Tyrus bashing Impact. Certainly he has the right to express his opinion. That's all up to him, but on this fan's perspective, you know, I just disagree with him in every single remark that he made. But, you know, that's my thoughts, that's my opinions. I'd love to hear your thought. Do you agree with Tyrus? Do you agree that Impact is a sinking ship? Do you agree that it's best for him not to be associated with that brand? Or do you think, or do you agree with me that Tyrus needs to calm down and work within the system of the wrestling industry? Leave a comment below. Leave your thoughts below. That's it for me. Till next time.